The morning sun rises over Willow Creek as students gather on the soccer field turned graduation arena. White folding chairs line the grass in neat rows. A gentle breeze stirs tassels and caps. Soft murmurs ripple through the crowd. Emma steps, up behind the makeshift podium built from stacked wooden crates. Her gown rustles as she tucks a loose strand of hair behind her ear. She clears her throat. Emma. Graduates, friends, family, neighbors. Today we stand on the edge of everything we have dreamed of and everything we cannot yet imagine. She glances toward the old oak tree at the edge of the field. Beneath its sprawling branches sits Mrs. Marlowe, a woman whispered about for decades. They called her the crazy lady. Rumors clung to her like vines. Emma. Many of us grew up passing by this tree with hushed voices and quick steps. We called her 1,000 names, none of them kind. We didn't know her story. She turns her gaze to the crowd. Some shift uncomfortably, others lean forward. Emma. But last spring I saw her in the town square trying to calm a frightened stray dog. Her voice was soft and gentle, and when it limped away, she offered it a scrap of bread and water from her own canteen. I realized that kindness does not always wear a polished suit. Sometimes it looks like a battered coat and a time-worn hat. A hush falls. Emma. So I spoke up for her. I told anyone who would listen that she was someone too. Someone who cared. And something remarkable happened. The whispers stopped. Some neighbors brought her homemade pies, others helped repair her porch. We made room for her in our hearts. She takes a breath. Emma. Then, the unthinkable happened. 2 weeks ago, fire broke out in the old library. Flames shot through the rafters. Smoke choked the hallways. The sprinkler system failed. Dozens of rare books were lost forever. Murmurs travel across the audience. Emma. We scrambled buckets. We formed a line. Yet still the blaze grew. And then she appeared. Mrs. Marlowe grabbed a garden hose from her front yard and sprinted toward the flames. She climbed a ladder and aimed the stream into the attic window. Her sleeves scorched, her boots cracked with each step. But she stayed until the fire trucks arrived. Emma's voice trembles. Emma. Some of us ran from danger. She ran toward it. A ripple of applause starts softly, then swells. Emma. Today we graduate. We leave these school walls behind. We will face new challenges and meet new people. Some will judge us by rumors or by appearances. But I challenge you to remember Mrs. Marlowe. Remember that courage and kindness often come from the most unexpected places. A single tear trails down Emma's cheek. She smiles. Emma. Class of 20. 25 stand and take a bow. We earned this moment. And may we never forget that there is more to everyone than meets the eye. She steps back as the crowd leaps to their feet. Applause roars like thunder. Mrs. Marlowe stands slowly beneath the oak. She lifts her shaking hand and smiles. Cut to later that afternoon. The graduates disperse into small groups on the lawn. Emma walks across the field toward Mrs. Marlowe. Emma. Hello, Mrs. Marlowe. Thank you for being here. Mrs. Marlowe. My dear Emma, I thought I'd come see the fruits of your courage. Emma. You saved the library. You saved memories. You saved our history. Mrs. Marlowe. I just did what anyone would do for the place they love. Emma. You did more than that. You reminded us who we are. They sit on a bench beneath the oak. Mrs. Marlowe. When I was your age, I dreamed of being a writer. I filled notebooks with stories of heroes and journeys. But life had other plans. I lost my family. I lost my faith in humanity. I wandered until I found this quiet town. Emma. I'm sorry. Mrs. Marlowe. Paths twist and bend. Pain can break us or make us stronger. I chose to keep going, and then you saw me. Emma smiles. Emma. I don't think I ever saw you before. I only saw the stories. Mrs. Marlowe. Stories have power. They can heal or destroy. Emma. Then let's tell a new story. one where kindness wins. Mrs. Marlowe. Yes. Let's. They rise as the sun dips low. Fireflies dot the grass. Students pair off to toss their caps one last time. Emma and Mrs. Marlowe walk away together side by side. Fade out fade. In next morning at the library repair site. Volunteers unload boxes of donated books. Paint cans line the floor. Ladders lean against the partially rebuilt walls. Emma and Mrs. Marlowe enter carrying 2 stacks of battered volumes. Emma, these belong to my grandfather. They survived the fire but need repair. Mrs. Marlowe. Bring them here. They spread the books across a long table. Carefully they begin to clean. Soot from the pages. With each stroke of a damp cloth, dust falls away, revealing hidden gold leaf embossing. Emma. Look at this. It's a first edition. Mrs. Marlowe. Precious. Just like memories. Emma. I want to work here. To preserve histories and untold stories. Mrs. Marlowe. And I will help you. As they work, the morning light streams through the rafters. Repairs going on all around. Laughter and chatter fill the air. Cut to evening. The library stands renewed. Fresh coats of paint glisten. Newly installed shelves gleam. A sign reads, "The Willow Creek Community Library." Beneath it, a plaque dedicates the rebuilding to the class of 2025 and Mrs. Catherine Marlowe. Emma steps forward with Mrs. Marlowe to unveil the plaque. A small crowd applauds. Emma, this library belongs to everyone, but especially to those who see past fear and rumor. She turns to Mrs. Marlowe. Emma, thank you for teaching us that lesson. Mrs. Marlowe, thank you for giving me back my place in the world. They stand in the glow of lanterns hung from the rafters. Narrator voiceover in. A town that once whispered her name in fear, she became the hero they never expected.